Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Laurie, and I'm here to do a daily reading for my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. All right, let's go ahead and see what it is you need to know today. Let's see what we have here for you. We have the Eight of Swords, some sort of overthinking, concern, worry, fear. A lot of you, this is definitely an unfounded fear. Okay, this is a feeling of hopelessness, of powerlessness, like somebody else has control of your life, which is not necessarily true. Some of you are feeling trapped by money situations or by family that you feel is trying to dictate how you live your life, how you spend your money, where you spend your time. Oh, I'm getting a message here that somebody's family doesn't like the friend. Let's leave it at that. Friend that you have. And they may be telling your friend to leave you alone, to stay away from you, which you may or may not know that they're doing. This is very manipulative on your family's part. I do feel like some of them have the intentions of protecting you, but what really is happening here is they're trying to protect themselves and the money or whatever belongings they believe you will be leaving to them. Ooh, interesting energy. All right, let's dive a little deeper and see what might be going on here. And since you're feeling a little bit trapped here with this Eight of Swords, I'm going to say that you are aware of the situation and you're not sure how to actually address it. So let's see what's blocking you. Let's see what's holding you back here. The Wheel of Fortune. See, you feel like this is just the way it is. It's destiny. It's fate. It's just, I can't do anything about this. This is what's blocking you. And this is a mental attitude. It is not fate. It is not destiny. Okay, it is only in the sense that you may have allowed this to become. Okay, then it's fated. Then it's destined to happen. But this is not Spirit's desire for you. All right, let's dive a little deeper. So that's what's holding you back here. There's opportunities here, but you're not taking advantage of them. You're not looking at the possibility of changing things here. All right, let's see what is on your mind. Got the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. You want to go in a different direction, but you want to keep the peace. Makes sense. That makes sense. You want to change direction, but you don't know how, because you want to keep the peace. But you know that there's probably something you can do here to change this situation. You can have success here. You can come out winning. These are all the things you're thinking about, but you're not actually taking any action yet. You're wanting to. So I feel that all of you are very much aware of what is happening in your life. Whether this is a child that is trying to manipulate you, a coworker, a friend, a neighbor, a spouse telling you you can't hang around with these people, your children saying this person's not good for you, whatever the situation is. Oh, I feel like it's the same situation. I feel like it's different people affecting your life. But somebody's definitely telling you that what you're doing is wrong. how you're spending your money, how you're spending your time, what you're focused on, what you enjoy doing, they're telling you you're wrong. And you're kind of like, well, this is my life, isn't it? But somehow you have given them some sort of authority here. All right, hang on. We've got the Page of Cups out here in the foundation position. See, I think, oh, no. Okay, what I'm hearing is they feel like you are not seeing the situation for what it is. That it could possibly be a love scam. Now, if that's the case, if you've got family and friends around you telling you that they think that the person you're involved with is trying to take advantage of you, oh boy, this is a difficult one. You know, because so many times people only look at like the online love scam where you're told, you know, over time you build a rapport with somebody and then all out of the blue, or maybe a little bit at a time, they're like, well, I can't afford to come see you. And you're thinking, well, I've got the money. I can afford to do this. You know, scammers take their time sometimes. If they know there's a lot of money involved, they're willing to invest their time and energy into getting it. And that's the way most love scams happen. However, what I am hearing here is you could possibly be attached to somebody who's physically in your life. Like you see them every day or, you know, quite a bit. And you have a good relationship with them. But your family, for some reason, feels like they are trying to take advantage of you. Now, it could be because it's romantically involved and they don't understand how the two of you could connect. So there could be an age difference. There could be a financial disparity. One person has a lot of money, you have a lot of money, and the other person has none or very, very little. It could be a socio-economic difference. You come from different sides of the track, different places, different races. I don't know what it is here, but there is a reason that your family or friends feel like you are not facing the reality here. And I do hear that for some of you, they are absolutely correct. Now, there's a couple of them out there that are really only concerned about their own welfare. But for the most of you, this does feel like somebody may be trying to take advantage of you. And you being so close to the situation may not be aware that that is what's happening here. Because the relationship feels good to you. But remember, when we are in the thick of something, we can't always see it as it really is. Whereas people who don't have anything invested in it, well, I mean, they may have something, but they're objective for the most part. A neighbor, a friend, a family member, you know, they're not involved with that person. They can see certain things a little bit clearer. So don't just discount what they're saying. And maybe that's why you're in this mental prison. Because you have been told by them, but you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move past this. And I just got a message. Oh my gosh. Somebody got taken advantage of. One of you out there got taken advantage of. And you don't know how to break the news to your family. You don't want to tell them. You know, you'll feel better once you admit what happened. They may be able to do something about it, but maybe not. Others, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you to do there. That's going to be on, you know, you and what your relationship with your family is. Oh, all right. Let's see what the immediate future is here. Now, keep in mind, this does not have to be about a romantic love scam here. This could be any type of scam that you were a part of, where somebody around you feels like you're not seeing reality here because of you. They think you're not seeing reality. You may or may not be, okay? That's going to be completely up to you. You know your situation. All right. Let's see what the immediate future is here. If you feel like somebody is taking advantage of you or trying to take advantage of you financially, romantically, anything, don't discount that. Trust your own intuition. If your intuition says even a little bit of that is possible, then you're probably right. Okay, so trust that. Three of Swords, there's going to be heartbreak. There is going to be disappointment. There definitely is some sort of romantic scam going on here. And like I said, there is a little bit of somebody else worrying about what is theirs or what will be theirs in time. So every scenario I've pointed out already from Spirit is a possibility. But it does look like there is going to be heartbreak or disappointment here in the near future, because you will have to break free of this Eight of Swords energy and take action. And it looks like you're trying to figure this out, how to move forward. I mean, that's what's on your mind here. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. This is definitely not a fun reading, but let's see if there's some useful advice here. Ace of Wands. All right, this is the past influences here. Passionate start. It felt awesome. It was like inspiring. It felt like just absolutely right. Like this is what is meant to be. All right, so these feelings here with this Ace of Wands energy, especially in this deck, it feels almost like love bombing. Somebody really coming in and laying it on in just the right way. Not too thick, not too thin, very Goldilocks, middle of the road. Oh, this feels good. Let's try this. Let's do this. And you spent a lot of time together and things were exciting and fun. And now something has taken a turn. Okay, definitely a turn. Not for the better in the sense of where your heart is, but better in the sense that your eyes have been open to something here. So I do feel like you may have witnessed, heard, or felt something yourself that really made you go, oh man, is this a scam? Is this person just trying to take advantage of me? Was I wearing those first love, you know, the honeymoon rose-colored glasses, you know, the new friendship, the new exciting, I'm getting here, somebody was playing with money, investing with money, and everything was paying off. And now they're like, well, you see how much you can win here, how much you can make or earn if you only invest $10, $20, $30,000. Think of how many millions you could possibly. Oh boy, baby, back off. And you know it. You're feeling it. Okay. Your family, you may have said something to a family member. You may have said something to a friend and they're like, no, wait a minute. No. And they're all against it. And they're right. They are right. Again, people who are scammers will play you. They'll take their time. They'll build that rapport. They'll make you think that everything's absolutely beautiful and exactly what you're looking for. And then as soon as they've got you hooked, they bring you in for the close, which is they want your money. They want your money in any form, whether it's a love scam, a money scam, or whatever it is. They want your money, they want your home, they want your car, they want something from you. And they've convinced you to give it to them. So please be very, very cautious here. And again, it doesn't have to be huge. It could be very, very simple, everyday, day-to-day life, okay, where you have a friend who comes and sees you. You may not even realize it, that they're pilfering things from your home. That there's somebody around you, okay, who's going to break your heart. You feel like the relationship is good. You trust this person, but there is something, and you know it. You know something is not right. Some of you feel like this is just it's destined. Oh, I'm fated to end up with people who take advantage of me. I'm, fated to have somebody who controls my every thought, my waking moment. You're not seeing the opportunities. And I feel like some of you may have been through so much mind games, manipulation here, that you were not aware that that's what was happening. And now all of a sudden you're like, the blinders are like, you kind of got to peek through the curtain there. You didn't see everything fully. You don't know. And now you're really questioning what's going on here. All right, let's see how you view yourself handling this situation. Yeah, it could have been like you took a job, somebody offered you work, you took a job, and you went in expecting to work maybe 30 hours a week, and all of a sudden you're working 60, and you're not getting paid what you should be getting paid. They told you $10 an hour, and they're only giving you $8. Something is not right here, all right? Or they're going to tell you, oh, well, we need you to do this, or we need you to do that. Somebody really has tried to take advantage of you here. How are you going to handle this? The moon. Okay, you're seeing the illusions that are in front of you. You're trusting your intuition, and you're letting the truth come forward. You may not be speaking of this yet. You know what I'm getting here with this card? Is that you may be documenting. You may be recording, you may be writing down, you may be talking to other people like a trusted family member, a trusted friend, and saying, look, I've got to keep this quiet for a little while, but I need somebody to see what's happening here with me. So I do feel like you may be, even if you don't have an ally, you are definitely recording, you're writing things down, you're taking photos of things that are not right. You're Googling. Yeah, I guess you could. You may be searching online to see if you can find out about this person you're involved in, this job that you're at. Has this happened to other people? Yeah, you're definitely like keeping quiet about this right now. Okay, so in the immediate future, you're heartbroken, you're disappointed, but you're going to start doing what needs to be done to extricate yourself from this situation. And you are feeling a little bit trapped in your head. I don't know how to do this. I'm heartbroken that I have to do this. Am I doing the right thing? It seems like this person or this job or whatever was so good to me. How could this be what I think it is? Oh, and that's what they do. They make you doubt yourself. Not them. They make you doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself, okay? If your gut is telling you something's not right, it's not right. Okay, there's the Queen of Wands. Now, there is somebody around most of you. She shows up in almost every single one of your readings. And she is confident, okay? But she's also a caring person. Look she's actually a huntress here. And she's smart. Instead of a cat, she's got a clever fox. So again, the fox is stealthy. Doesn't, announce, but it's bigger and a little bit more aggressive than a cat would be. So I do feel like there's somebody around you. I'm hearing an attorney. Yeah, I'm definitely getting an attorney, possibly a police department. You may have reported or gone to the police and said, "Hey, do you know anything about this person? What can you tell me? How do I know if I'm being taken advantage of?" You may have gone to, I'm getting very senior citizen here, ombudsman, which is a group of people who protects seniors. So I'm getting that you may have gone to somebody to get some information. They're going to keep quiet. I'm literally hearing like client something privileges, like where they can't talk about what their client has told them. But there's definitely energy around you. Again, it could be your family. It could be a very smart family member who sees exactly what's happening here. They may have said something to you and this may be why you're like kind of aware of what's happening now, but you're still questioning, still doubting. This person may be playing things in the background here, still doing things, protecting you, keeping their eye out. They're focused. They're definitely driven. Oh boy. This feels like, even though this is going on behind the scenes, it feels very intense. It feels very directed. There's the word I'm looking for. Very focused. Like, this is the target. This is what we're trying to prove or disprove. And I do feel like this person around you is being unbiased, objective, fair. Again, I heard the word lawyer, successful lawyer, somebody who's gone through this multiple times. They know what the signs are. They know what to do to stop this from happening. They may not be able to recover any money that's already been given. They definitely can't recover any time that you have spent with this person. They can't heal your heart. But this person can show you that somebody cares. It's not just you going through this alone, and that you do have help. But there is an element of you needing to take action. Like, your family member can't do anything unless you give them permission. They can do certain things behind the scenes, but here I'm getting more, they're not confronting the person unless they're an attorney or an ombudsman. But I'm getting that they're not even doing that those groups are not doing that either. That this is much more behind the scenes. But you're not going to go through this situation alone here. But you have to speak up. You have to admit to yourself the truth of what's happening here. And I do feel like if this person is innocent, that's going to come to light too. And everybody will be fine, including that person. They will actually say to you, I can see where you're coming from. I can see why you would think that, okay? The Page of Pentacles is here. See, and this is what's in the unknown right now. Do some research. Find out what's going on here. The Page of Pentacles. Be very, very practical. I mean, this is all about getting as much information as you can. I'm hearing not all situations play out exactly the same. Like, it wouldn't make any sense to have all these books on the same subject if everything happened exactly the same way. So your story is unique. Your story has an element here that's going to be the key. That is going to be the key to resolving this situation. So your unique situation is actually the key to closing this out, to finding the solution, to ending this worry, this stress, this fear of being love bombed, of love scam, of financial you know, scamming. This is all about somebody trying to take advantage of you and somebody else caring about you and wanting to expose this. That's what this whole thing is boiling down to. So let's go ahead and see what the most likely outcome. Oh my gosh. What's the most likely outcome? Look at that. Justice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's any fantasies, okay? Multiple choices here. There may be many different ways that this is going to play out. Foreclosure. I just heard that as foreclosure, like on a home. Foreclosing on a home. There's going to be balance restored, okay? There will be restitution. For some of you, I am not hearing that everybody's going to get their money back. A lot of you, if you act soon enough, the restitution comes in restoring your faith in yourself. Okay, in knowing that you knew something wasn't right and you followed through on it, you checked up on it, you did your homework, and you never spent that money. You never invested in the wrong place. You didn't just go with the blinders on. So justice definitely comes in here, prevails. Things are what they should be. I'm getting most of you don't even lose any money here. Now, somebody out there spent, you know, maybe a couple $100 on little things. Maybe an investment into some sort of cryptocurrency or something else, or spending, you know, money so that somebody could take a bus or a flight to see you. But it's you, somebody caught on pretty quick. You, a family member, a friend, whatever. It could also be you invested in this job and then you get on the job and everything looked really, really good. But now they're asking you for money. Oh, well, if we want to continue this, we need you to put in your Oh, no. Okay. And see, I'm getting what I'm really getting here is that most of you, if you are hearing this message, are not going to lose. You're not going to lose whatever somebody is trying to take from you. And for most of you, it is money. It is money. Somebody's trying to take your money. And if it's not your money, it's your time. They may be trying to keep you away from family, from friends, from activities that you enjoy doing. Keep an open mind here as to how this plays out. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. Definitely a romance scam for some of you. But I'm getting here too, there is balance coming in. It's going to be restored. Look at that, 2 of Pentacles and then the 6 of Pentacles. Everything's going to work out. It's going to be balanced. It says balanced here. And then the 10 of Pentacles. See, you have everything you started with. You are not losing. I love this message. Wow. All right, let's get an angel number here for you. Let's see what the angels are whispering to you here. 555, that's the change. There's the wheel of destiny, okay? The wheel of change. All right, so it says here, the angel whispers, change happens outside of your comfort zone. So, of course, you're going to be 8 of Swords energy. The time for the change is now. Do not hesitate. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to move forward. Take the right next step and allow this change to lift you up and guide you forward. Right there, 3 of Pentacles with a Chariot. 555. All right, and then you've got 1919, and that's the transformation right there. It says the angel whispers, it is being asked of you to take notice that you hold within your own hands the power to change this situation. When you understand this, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to the new beginnings, the new way of doing it, okay? The focus, the getting things done right. Absolutely love that for you. So 555 and 1919. Let's get you an oracle message here. I am hearing Queen of the Moon oracle message. All right. See, I feel like this is the turning of a cycle, the turning of the wheel. Things are going to come unstuck. You're going to have the blinders taken off. Clarity, justice comes in here for you. I'm noticing you have double threes here. You've got 7 and 7 here. You've got the 11, which is like 2 1s. So there's a lot of good energy going on here. Yeah, I'm getting something very fortunate with that Wheel of Fortune, and I just added up all the numbers and it came out to be 6. Oh, here's your oracle message. Protection. Look at that. Look at that. 24, which is a 6. I just said, and when you add up the double 7s, double 3s, and the 2 1s there, it ended up equaling 6. And here it is now on this card is a 24. Protection. You definitely have divine protection. Let's go ahead and see what the book says about this. Card 24. Whoops. Flipped right past it. All right. So this says your higher power, or however you describe it, is a loving and protective energy. And you are loved and protected. Okay. Identify your fears. There you go. 8 of Swords. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. I absolutely love this message for you. Oh my gosh. That is so perfect for this message. Incredible. All right. Let's roll the letter dice and see what's going to come up here for you. I just heard Victor before the dice even finished rolling. Essex, Wapner, Wazy, Cowan, Rowena, Owen, Wren, Ray, Wesley, Walter, Townsend, Tori, Tracy. I'm hearing Rozzy, Ruth, Quartermain. I'm also getting quiver, like what holds your arrows for a bow. Utah. Upton, I don't know how that's being said. June, Julep, Julie, Jute, Jessica, Jester, Chester, Dante, Matt, Tessa, Letitia, Lizette, Rita, Ruth. Again, Ruth is coming through. I'm also hearing Mary Beth. All right. Jack, Waco, Toomey, Lou, Lewis, Lester, Samantha, South Jersey, Sawyer, Sully, Suzanne, James, Jerry, Jeffrey, Edmund, Ewan, EWIN. Okay, I'm hearing word, but I'm seeing WERDY. Wordy. It almost feels like somebody's name. Xavier, Javier. I'm hearing Jay, but I'm getting an image of a blue jay. Lisa, Una, Missy, Marquette, Marcel, Jean, both male and female, Jeangene. I'm hearing cuckoo, cuckoo, like a cuckoo clock, but I'm seeing Kuco, so it's different. It's like maybe a name again, or a place, or maybe your cuckoo clock is going off. I'm hearing Paula. I started to say something else and that didn't come out. Panther, Patrice, Party, Catherine, Kathleen, Klutz, and that's what I've got for you guys today. All right, until our energy crosses again, love.